Hi everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. I felt led to do a message because I was contemplating on whether or not if I should do this message because I had a dream about it. And the dream that I had, it was, I didn't know if I wanted to share it or not because I felt fear from it, right? And it felt very scary. But within that message, within that dream, I feel like possibly there is a message for you all. But Spirit wanted this message to come across because it has something to do with heart to heart conversations with them, right? And Spirit wants you to know, collective, that you need to rest and reassure in them. This is why this heart to heart card came out. This is the overall energy Spirit wants to get out, to have a heart to heart conversation with you all. They're trying to connect with you all. They're trying to, almost is going to be a tower moment. The numbers 812 is very significant, and that's just so happening it's going to be tomorrow. And tomorrow is a solar eclipse. When you think about a solar eclipse, this is when the moon is going to be covering up it's going to be covering up the sun, right? And so symbolically, I take that as things are going to be coming to the light. Now, my dream, it had something to do with that, right? In my dream, I walked into this was a very short dream, but it packed a lot of punch, right? And when I say it packed a lot of punch, it has a lot of significance to it. In my dream, I walked into my kitchen, and there was I have a window in my kitchen, right? And it's a big window, and it was just like shattered glass everywhere. And I walked in and I was just in shock, and also it looked like it was something red on the floor, right? So I'm like, what is going on? And then as I proceeded back to my bedroom and then just trying to, this is still in my dream state, okay? As I'm proceeding back to my bedroom and then falling asleep, it almost felt like a vampire was literally like sucking on my shoulder. It didn't feel good. It literally felt like they were trying to keep me bounded or stuck in a way. So it was very frightening because the vampire, I'm gonna call it a vampire, it felt very just draining. Okay? So with the glass being shattered, I take that as illusions are about to be shattered. Okay? With this solar eclipse that's coming up tomorrow, it could be some special events that could happen tomorrow to a lot of you all. Or there's just going to be something of significance that's going to be coming to awareness for a lot of you all. And with this energy vampire that was like sucking on my neck, a lot of you could, or Spirit is going to be showing you. Spirit wants you to connect closer to them because Spirit could possibly be trying to show you all who is really these energy vampires in your life. You may not know it that they are your energy vampires. It could be your mother, it could be your sister, it could be somebody in your family that you don't even think that could possibly be siphoning off of your energy, but they are. There's different levels to these energy vampires, right? Some of them are consciously aware of what they're doing, and others they are not. They are subconsciously taken from you. So I feel like this is a group of collective who these energy vampires that's in your life, they are subconsciously siphoning off your energy, okay? And what I mean by that is it could look like it could just look like Spirit has shown you certain people in your life that you should go ahead and let go of. But like as far as your intuition, right? Your intuition was speaking to you. And for some reason you put it off from disconnecting from these people. But yeah, let me go. Okay, so with this heart-to-heart conversation, right? The exercise that came to my mind is called the trust fall exercise, right? And within the trust fall exercise is when one person folds their hands and then they lean back and the other one catches, okay? Spirit is wanting you to trust in them. Trust in the signs that they are sending you. Trust in what you all are seeing, okay? And not know, like, seeing any potential in anyone, or like I said, even if it's like a family member, someone you know for years, something of that nature, okay? Spirit is trying to show you to get rid of this person, or if you cannot get rid of this person, Spirit is about to send in something like I said, something very significant about tomorrow is going to happen. Not only it just so happened we are in the solar eclipse, but something could definitely be happening for a lot of you all tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. Give me more in this heart-to-heart conversation, Holy Spirit. Give me more for the collective. Oh. All right, it's supposed to go right here. And one more message, Holy Spirit. Okay. So, of course, it's the overall energy, heart to heart, graduation day, wine and dine, okay, and new boo. Okay. But yeah, with this trust fall of, this this activity that came to my mind this is how Spirit is wanting you to trust in them. It's supposed to be a communication. So give me more on this heart to heart. Make sure you guys can see it. Okay, this is what flipped out for the heart-to-heart conversations. It's just clarifying what I was saying. The Ace of Pentacles. This is definitely in with the Hermit. Like I said, Spirit wants you to trust in them. Okay? Just relax and just trust in Spirit. And yeah. Why is this graduation day here? More graduation day. Yeah, Spirit is saying the Seven of Cups came out. Spirit is wanting you to get out of these illusions. Like I said, Spirit is wanting you to see things for what they are. And then once they put you up, once they get you out of the way, because there's going to be a lot of karmic there's going to be a lot of karmic debt that's going to be owed right now. And spirit is wanting you to get out of these illusions, getting you out of these illusions, right? Getting you out of these illusions and putting you up in your own independence, right? Like I said, the number 8 is very significant. And I said it's significant because the number 8 is all about working at something, going into your own independence. So spirit just wants you to work at hearing your intuition clearly, right? Or just not so much in this always giving energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this person did this to me, this, that. So let me just, it's okay that they did this to me, right? It's okay that they did this to me, or this is how these people could be feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like they could be, like I said, people in your family or whoever these energy vampires are. They will literally suck you dry until you have nothing left, okay? The little bit of energy you do got left, even for yourself, they want to take that, okay? So that's what the number 8 is trying to get across, okay? The number 8. The Lovers came out. So the Lovers, I think the Lovers is making better choices. So yeah, Spirit just wants you to make better choices on who you're going to be surrounding yourself with. Okay. I also said the number 2 is significant. So the number 2 is about, it's not only, okay, it's about building, right? And it's also about just, the number 2 is about building, and it's also just about if there's disagreements in your life, you are realizing how to cope with those disagreements. So it's like you're going to be realizing how to cope with certain individuals in your life who is no longer, you're making better choices, right? With the Lovers, you're going to be making better choices for yourself. You're going to not feed into these disagreements with other people who could possibly make you feel, like I said, like you don't have energy, no energy left. I hope I'm making sense, y'all, because Spirit is trying to talk to me, and it's a lot of messages that's come across. Why is this wine and dine here? The Queen of Cups. Then we got the 9 of Wands. So Spirit is saying that this time of always being in this, like I said, this time of always trying to do everything for everyone, right? And you have a good heart, right? And you are always gearing up for battle, right? You are very loving with the Queen of Cups. You're very loving, and this time is to now to give me more, Holy Spirit. Give me more. Yeah, this time is to put it. Now is going to be the time to put this up. Whoever you are, collective, you have a beautiful heart. You have a beautiful heart. You have a pure heart. And the Most High rewards people like you for having a pure heart, for not letting what individuals have done to you, or just in this always giving energy, even when you have nothing left to give. Like it's the saying, you know, you would give the shirt off your back to another person. Okay? And spirit is saying there's no more time of that. There's no more of that. Okay? Because there is going to be a day of reckoning. Okay? And I feel like this day of reckoning is happening now. It's going to be happening tomorrow. Or, like I said, the number 1, 8, and 2 is very significant. Give me more on my boo. My new boo, I mean. The 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Give me more. And the Empress. Give me more, Holy Spirit. Yeah. 4, 3, 3. What is this about, Holy Spirit? What is this about? Give me more on this. Repo. Spirit is collecting. Spirit is going to be snatching y'all energy back. Spirit is snatching your energy back. Or you guys are going to be snatching your energy back. You guys are going to be also protected in a way from what's going to happen. Yeah, and this time of always giving to others, and always, like I said, you will give the shirt, off your back to someone. Okay? And your divine heart, your divine love does not deserve these energy vampires. Okay? They do not deserve you. Give me more of these energy vampires. Let's tap into that. Give me more of these energy vampires, Holy Spirit. What do they need to know about the energy vampires? These energy vampires could have been spreading rumors on you. They could have been telling lies on you. They could have been gaslighting you, you know, telling you one thing, but it's really another going on. Give me more of these energy vampires. What else? These energy vampires are probably realizing that you have a certain light about yourselves. Okay, they're also probably realizing that you're about to ascend in some way. They're realizing you're about to ascend, and they also know that you have some type of light about yourselves. Yeah, like I said, gaslighting. So this is just clarifying gaslighting. They're love bombing you. They could have came in. Oh, hubby, yeah. Is that blurry? Yeah, they love bomb you coming in, you know, like, oh yeah, like we gonna take this trip, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna take you out, or we gonna go and we gonna take the kids somewhere, or you know, it could be a family member. Oh yeah, I'm gonna come on over. I'm gonna help you do this and so, and I help you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But when they want, but it's like when they want something, you're always there for this person, for these individuals. Give me more. Give me more on this love bomber. Or just give me more on these energy vampires. Give me more on these energy vampires. It could be a lover. It could be a lover who came in hot and heavy, you know. That could look like someone who's trying to wine and dine you, you know, dick you down, or put it on you, you know, with the cootie or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Coming on hot and heavy, like they're all sweet, and you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, these energy vampires, some can subconsciously or consciously pick that up, that you have a certain light about yourselves. So unless to let your guard down, right, or to let's get you comfortable, they're gonna come in with this honeymooning. They came in with this honeymooning. They came in with this love bombing. Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. It could just be, you know, it can be anybody. You know, it really can be anybody. Okay, but it takes a certain frequency to be aware of who these energy vampires are. And this is why Spirit is also just saying to trust in them on what's about to happen. Okay? Trust in them and what's about to happen. I'm telling you. Uh-oh. Give me more, Holy Spirit. Anything else? Why is this brick wall here? Why did this brick wall come out? Spirit is trying to lend you a helping hand, okay? Spirit is reaching out to you. Are you going to receive that reaching hand? Are you going to tune into the frequency of the divine, right? Spirit is trying to reach out and help you. They're trying to take you away, okay? Look at this, like on this picture. They're trying to put you up. They're trying to take you away. They're trying to get you off the street, okay? They trying spiritually. I'm talking spiritually, y'all, okay? They're trying to get you. Look at, you see this? You see this rat over here? Look at that little rat on the ground. This is how these energy vampires is coming in, okay? And this is Spirit right here. Spirit wants you all, like I said, to rest and assure in them, and they got you. Give me more. I'm telling you. The Tower. I'm telling you all, rest and assure for what's about to happen, okay? Spirit has your back, all right? Trust in Spirit. Do not fear, okay? It could look like people who you know for years. These could be family members, but they just don't have good intentions. They just don't have good intentions. And Spirit is seeing that this is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. That's what Spirit is saying. And give me more. Give me more. What else, Holy Spirit? Give me more. Why is this cuffing season here? Spirit is fed up with these Spirit is fed up with these these trash people who you got around, okay? They are fed up with these people who are just toxic, okay? They are fed up. They're fed up. They're fed up with that. They are fed up with these people who care more about themselves, right? Like I said, they will literally take you for every last little penny. Literally, okay? They'll take you for every last little penny until it's nothing dry, until it's dried up, okay? If you tell these people no, or you know what I'm saying, like it's give me more, Holy Spirit. I'm getting flustered. Because you guys deserve so much better. Yeah, I said you guys deserve so much better. With the King of Pentacles here. Spirit wants you to be, like I said, you guys deserve so much better. So Spirit wants you to be almost in this unbothered energy for what's about to happen. Okay? These people have to pay back their karmic debt. Okay? Do not step in the way of these people getting their karmic debt. Do not. They have to answer to this. Yeah. What did I just say? They have to answer to this. This is the five of Swords, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Conflict. So they have to answer to this conflict. They have to answer to this drama they've been starting. They have to answer to these bad intentions they've been setting on. There's a story. I'm going to be quick with the story because I don't want to be too long with this reading. But there's a story of Russell Lisa, right? And the story of Russell Lisa is she's a goody. You can call her a goody two shoes, right? And she's a very sweet girl. Think of her almost like a Cinderella story. And she has two stepsisters and she has a stepmother. And she does everything for them, right? Because she feels abandoned, but she wants to feel accepted in this family. So this is why she's a goody two shoes. This is why she does a lot for this family, right? So one day they don't have any fire in their house, okay? So the stepmother says, well, my two daughters can't do it because they're too scared to do it, right? And I can't do it because I just can't do it. So it has to be you. You have to go out and go get us and go get us some fire. Go find us some fire. So Russell Lisa, she goes out but for some reason before she leaves the house, there's a doll that her deceased mother has left her, right? And she just decides just to take the doll for comfort, right? You know, as you're on this journey, you know, you only can take a little bit of items that's really meaningful to you. So she takes this meaningful item with her, which is this doll that her mother left her. And she puts it in her pocket. And she doesn't know where she's going, but every time she turns or goes straight, the little doll keeps jumping in her pocket. And she finally comes to this house. And this house is the house of Baba Yaga. And she's I guess you can say she's like a witch, all right? And Rosalisa, she goes, oh, please help. Well, she doesn't go, well, please help. But she goes, I need help, right? I need help. And my family, we need fire. And so long story short, Baba Yaga, she requested a very like outlandish request from Russellisa. She was like, unless for you to get the fire, then I need you to, I forgot the task, but the task was something crazy. And Russellisa goes, well, how am I supposed to do this? She panicking, right? And the little doll in her pocket said, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. So, and that's exactly what happened. The little doll, it took care of it for her. And in the end, Baba Yaga gave her the fire, right? And then once she has the fire, right, she takes it back to her house, right? And she presents this to her stepmother and her sisters. So she's like, look what I got. I got fire for us, we won't starve anymore, so we won't be hungry. And in her excitement, the fire that she was carrying, because she was carrying it on a stick, okay? The fire that she was carrying, it caught on fire to just the stepmother and the sister, okay? Now, metaphorically speaking, the fire went on to them because the stepmother and the stepsisters had ill intent towards Russellisa. The ill intent was to send her out into the forest knowing that she would not make it back. So they almost sacrificed her like a sacrificial lamb. Like, oh, we know you're not going to make it back, so just go ahead and meet your doomsday, right? This is what these people have been doing to you, collective. This is what these people have been doing to you. They have been sending you out in the forest, okay? Sending you out to do all these extravagant things, okay? Putting a lot of stuff on your back, okay? And they are expecting you to be in this doubtful, this dreadful, this, oh, you still have enough to give. You know what I'm saying? You still have enough to give. You can give it to me, or almost like this. I know they're not going to be making out of this. I know I got control over her or him or whatever. I know I got control over this situation. So it's going to be all good. I can do what I want, right? So Daddy Love song. I can do what I want. This is how these people are feeling. They can do what they want. There is no more doing what you want when the divine is involved. Okay, I'm going to end this reading. I hope this message was helpful to anyone out there. If it did resonate, please just go ahead and like and subscribe.